Hey, what up, guys? This is Cody, and today, this is Kohyiott Town Update 2.0 part. I think it's what, update 6. I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done a Kohyiott Town update. That's because I've been spending a lot of time on my pixel arts, and yeah. But today, this is a Kohyiott Town update. It's been a while, but I'm gonna show you what I've been doing. Other than the pixel arts that I've been working on, I have made a lot of changes and a lot of upgrades to my Kohyiott Town maps. And one thing you may notice. oh, sorry guys, I kind of have a sore throat. I haven't been really feeling that well, so forgive me about that. But anyway, let's see. So anyway, you may notice the lights around here. I've actually upgraded my lights in my stop lights as well. They used to be the cobblestone and stuff, kind of light color like the cobblestone and stuff like that. But what I did is I actually upgraded these, every single one of them, and put them as a black theme. And I went online and searched for stoplight banners, and I found this type of design, which I like the best. So I made this type of, make my stoplights a lot more better. It's basically an upgrade, because I did this everywhere. It took me quite a while, because I actually had to tear down every single one of the light posts and stoplights and then redo them over again on the entire map. That's on every section, every stoplight at every intersection, and every lamp everywhere else. I actually had to add lamps, lamp posts even here. I even upgraded the ones in there. Oh, that's a table. Never mind. But anyway, I had to upgrade these as well. I was gonna put, now I could do is I could just took these as redstone lamps, put a daylight sensor on them. That way they would cut on during the day or night or something like that. But yeah, and as you can see, it's all over the map. Every single one of my light posts and stoplights has been upgraded. I think it looks a lot better, especially with the dark looking theme. And I actually love these new frog lamps. I think this is the type of kind of warm white, which I think looks really good. I was doing the blue before, but then I kind of realized I was like, it kind of didn't look that good, and then I kind of got the kind of the warm white color, and I think it looks really good to the map. It makes it really stand out, especially at night. This place looks beautiful when you look at it at night. I even added a lot more lamps in the darkened areas too as well, even around the lake and over there near the mansion and stuff. And then the second thing is I actually upgraded my water slides on my water park. Now, they used to be 2-block high water slides, but now I actually got this idea of actually making one, because in Java Edition you can forest crawl, but in terms of Bedrock you cannot do that. But I did find a way that you can go into swimming mode in Bedrock Edition, and that's with water. Now, since these are water slides, you expect, yeah, they're filled with water. So what I did is that if I let me fly in here right quick. Let me go flying in here. Let's see over here. Oh, can I get through? Now what I did is that I had to do a kind of little bit of adjustments to the beginning of the water slide. So what I did is that, you may notice I actually added some decoration on the walls in the water park to make it look stand out more. Just in case you notice, there's some palm trees and some background decoration. But let me go show you these water slides. Now, say like right here. Now what I had to do is I had to drop it down by 1, as you can see, if I can get in here. But see, as you can see, you'll be down into like this. Now, as you can see, if I go down like this and then I force crawl, I can actually go into swimming mode like this. And as you can see, I can go 1 block, stay in 1 block area. And as you can see, you can swim down the water slides and actually swim them down, go much faster instead of being stuck and have to actually kind of, way it was with 2-block tall water slides. They actually kind of got a little bit annoying, so I think this is a bit of an upgrade. Especially makes it a little bit more funner instead of actually have to be stuck in, like right here. When you get stuck, you have to go down. Now, if you do stop, you will go back into standing mode when these 2 block areas. That's just to swim down. And I also was able to name all the water slides. As you can see, this one was called Aqua Tornado, and it even show you the length. I actually had to go through all these water slides and count them on the bottom, just to show how long these water slides were. And I even added a brand new water slide out there, also a new the longest one of all. But as you can see, when you come out, you go back into standing mode. But as you can see, I was able to name all the water slides. Like this one's Fire Vortex, that one right there was Aqua Tornado we just ran down, that one's Skydrop, and this one is Hurricane Run. And there's all these other ones. Now these ones right here, I actually had to use barrier blocks to make these work, because of course these didn't have a top, they weren't tubed, except right here. But yeah, every single water slide has been down to 1 block high now, which makes it a lot better. It actually makes the slides look a lot more better. They're not as fat or as wide or as big, so I really think it makes it really look really well. And as you can see, I did added a brand new water slide. It's also the longest water slide here in the Kohyiott Town water park. And if I go back here, it's actually the tallest one as well. Now, what I had to do is I had to make an extension to the building, because this water slide got so tall. I was planning on to have it stop up at the end right here and do that, but the water slide got too tall. And this last turn I was doing, fortunately, it got to about right here as much as I can. But since I had to add an extension to the building, I was like, you know what, I might as well raise it up a little bit more. So I actually went ahead and raised this up so it made it look actually normal. And this water slide is the longest. This one is called Cyclone Splash, and it's also the longest one. I think it's 277 meters long. In terms of blocks, because that's where a Minecraft block is meter by meter by meter in volume, so it's 1 cubic meter in volume. But as you can see, yeah, this is quite a long water slide. This is actually the longest water slide I ever built ever. I've never built a water slide this long, but yeah, it's quite a long ride. I think it takes you just over a minute to get down and swim down this thing, maybe about 1 minute and 30 seconds, I think. Oh no, it takes quite a while. It's quite a long ride. I actually say it's 277 meters long, which is quite long for a tube slide. So yeah, that's a new thing I added to the water park, as long as the pixel art background decoration. And over here, now I have not started on this Monty pixel art here lately, because, well, I have been focusing on what I've been doing here, and really haven't had time to do anything. But anyway, so over here there is a brand new build I actually built inside this jungle. Now over here, this is a brand new treehouse mansion in a jungle. Now I call this a jungle mansion, but it could be just a treehouse village or something, I don't know. But it's in a jungle, so I just call it a jungle mansion, because it's basically a treehouse on steroids, like insanely. A treehouse is normally one thing, but this has got several buildings along with several paths through the jungle. And as you can see, there's several different buildings and platforms and stuff. But as you can see, there's a bunch of it. And this is what I call a treehouse on steroids. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of paths and stuff. There's even some more of it over here, if I can get through over here. And this is a overlook view thing right here I put up here, just to make it look nice and stuff. I did try my best to make this as good looking as I can for such small buildings, because you can't really add a lot of detail in like small buildings like this. I tried my best as much as I can, but I did really want to make this treehouse jungle mansion look really nice, and I put a good amount of detail in them. They're not crazy, because again, they're very small buildings and I couldn't really do a lot of detail. I could not as much as I could with bigger ones. Now if here's a bit of a bigger one, I was able to add a little bit more detail to it, but as you said, I didn't want to go too crazy on it, and it was kind of kind of hard, but I think it turned out really well. I think the final result was really well. Now none of these buildings are furbished. No, I still got to do that. I haven't done any furbishing interior yet, but that will be eventually soon. But yeah, this is a new addition to the Kohyiott Town map. It's actually a brand new thing. I think it makes this jungle feel a lot more alive. It makes it really pop out, and very nice looking jungle. Of a jungle mansion, a treehouse mansion, whatever you call it. I wouldn't say really. I could say it was a jungle village, but it's kind of in trees, and I don't know. I guess you could call it just a jungle treehouse mansion village or something. I don't know. I just call it a jungle mansion. So yeah, that is new. What else is new is, well, not really new, but changes. Over here on the other side, over here closer to the Fnaf Security Breach building, over here you may notice that house right here is gone. I actually moved it over here because, again, it's stuck in between here. It was crowded, and this house really needs to be out in front of somewhere, in front of a road or something, and it just kind of looked cluttered right there. So I was able to move it, and plus it makes it a lot more wooded area around that mansion, so it makes it a lot more kind of hard to feel. I gotta probably add some more cobwebs around there since I actually took out that house and moved it over here. Now, unfortunately with structure blocks, I don't know what's going on with structure blocks, but when I actually move, now this doesn't happen when you moved it. If I moved this house the way at the same facing position, it will be facing, the front will be facing right here. But I had to rotate it about 90 degrees. So what happens is, for some reason, structure blocks, when you have trap doors on a building, they get turned. Like these trap doors were they were turned a certain way, and I had to get rid of them, put them back on the building. I don't know what's going on with that. That's one thing I hate about structure block, is for some reason it doesn't do right with the trap doors. I don't know what's going on with that. Damn. Yeah. And then over here is a little bit of a garden looking thing. I actually put up some rocky foundation and some custom trees right here. Some custom birch trees along with some azalea flowered leaves or stuff like that. Just to make it look a little nice. Just a little garden thing. This is right in front of what's going to be the parking lot of the Fnaf Security Breach building. And speaking of that, I've been actually working on the interior of the daycare from Two Butter Biscuits tutorial. Now, of course, I had a bit of an issue with the tray structures actually touching the ball pulpit, so I had to fix that problem myself. And what I did is I moved this by 2 blocks back, so that way, yeah, very close, still touching, but as long as it's not touching. And the water slides, I was able to fit. Now, Two Butter Biscuit didn't do this in this tutorial, but I was able to fit another water slide right here. And like I said, guys, I like my water slides very realistic looking, so I was able to actually make a double 360 water. Well, really, it's supposed to be a slide, not a water slide, but like I said, there's absolutely no way you could slide down these in a 1-block tube without water and bedrock condition. Now you can do this in Java, but of course you can't forest crawl in bedrock, which sucks. I don't know why you can't do that, but yeah, unfortunately I had to turn these to water slides. But again, they still work. They're still functional, and yeah, it took me a little bit of time to decorate this. Like I said, tutorial was it wasn't too bad to follow, although when he makes mistakes, it kind of does get a little irritating, but like I said, nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, and I'm not really blaming him. Like I said, I can't believe somebody's making an actual tutorial on the Fnaf Security Breach building, which is actually insane. And then over here, I actually managed to move this building. Now, like I said, I have not been inside this building yet. There's probably, if any trapdoors or decorations are in this thing, they are probably turned the wrong way. I'm gonna have to go inside this entire building and fix all that, because this was rotated 90 degrees again, like I did with that down there. It was facing the other way. The front was facing this way instead of this way. But I had to move it. Now, I was going to make it face that way, but unfortunately it was so big, it wasn't going to be able to give me enough room to build this parking lot. It will probably also invaded that house too close, so Yeah, forgive me, guys. That sore throat problem. But yeah, this Fnaf Freddy's help wanted map. I actually managed to move it into here, and then over here, this Pixar of Elliot, which is actually the exact same one that's over there. It's just it's a blue version of him. But this was actually a secret of Kohyiott Town I actually kept from y'all hidden all this time. This is actually hidden in the map the whole time, and I finally brought it out because I actually plan on doing a different. Now there is enough. Now the other secret of Kohyiott Town I still haven't showed y'all. I haven't changed that. That's gonna stay the same. But I got a major plan, big plan for the actual big secret of Kohyiott Town, the Kohyiott Town. So yeah, I won't be showing y'all that, but I'll be working on that eventually. I'll be definitely working on that. Probably, I don't know. I could possibly work on it before I release the map after I get done with pixel art done. I don't know. It depends. It would take a long time, but yeah, this is a new. And I actually managed to put trees around this one. Now it was trying to. I had to make sure these trees were not overgrown. And I was when I was placing down a bunch of these trees, I was worried. You know how oak trees do. You never know when a big one spawns, and when a big one does spawn, it can overgrow. Like, I tried my best to make it not cover the pixel art. Like over here. Now over here, I got a little. I had to delete some leaves, and I actually remember there was one big tree that grew right here that kind of covered some of this. And I actually had to destroy the tree and make another one. There was a couple of big trees I had to destroy because yeah. And again, it was annoying because some of these trees, you never know when these big ones spawn. They're unpredictable. But yeah, that's a new one. And I might have made a mistake of building him. Well, not building him. Actually, he was moved because this Elliot was actually hidden from y'all. I used structure blocks to move it. And I'm actually building the actual another secret of Kohyiott Town in that same location. But it's gonna be nothing. It's gonna have nothing to do with the pixel art. It's gonna be another whole thing. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna make a mistake because if I don't know how big Monty Golf is gonna be, he might this Monty Golf, which I know is located right north of the daycare. And if his antler gets right into the way, I might have to cut some of it off, which ain't that big of a deal. But hopefully, Monty Golf does not come too close to this pixel art because I have to actually put an outer building shell around it too as well, and it's going to thicken it up a little bit more. And hopefully that won't become a problem, but if it does, then I'll probably have to worry about that later. That's a long way from now, though. But once he finishes the top part of the building, because I'll actually start making the exterior of the building, my own exterior version of the building. Once he finishes the entire upper floor. Now, when he closes to the basement, I'll work on that after I do the exterior, just to get it part out and just to complete the map. Because all this space right here, like I still gotta do. It's not gonna be complete, and I'm not gonna know where to build trees and stuff and other things over here until I finish this map, or at least get the outer part of it. Because I don't know how big this is gonna be. It should be enough to reach the end over there. I'm not entirely sure, and I actually made a long stretch of road up this way as well. Back here, and I had a lot of trees around here. And I also had to lower my render distance because this map is starting to lag my game. Even though my phone has a 6 gig RAM, and I earlier had my render distance up to 30 chunks, it's getting to the point where my game was lagging and it's getting so much built in here that it's causing my GAD to lame. So I had to go down to about 18 chunks again, which is not recommend, but the highest render distance that my phone will let me do, unless I go into the optional text thing and try to edit the actual render distance itself with quick edit. But yeah, I had to do that. And the shaders, well, I just added them because I thought it looked nice. And these shaders are not really that big. It's only a couple of megabytes in size for the resource pack, I think. So, yeah. My map is actually approaching 40 megabytes in size right now. And this is on a flat world. This is not even including an overworld. This map started when I first created this map. I think it was like, what, 0.03 megabytes. And now it's approaching 40 megabytes now in size. So yeah, and is that all I think I showed y'all? I believe that's it. I believe so. Other than a bunch of other, I mean, I did tear down this wall and built this new road and stuff. I've already showed y'all. I upgraded my stoplights and the lamp posts and stuff. I think that's it. I'm trying to make sure I ain't forgetting anything. Yeah, I think that's it that I've done since the last Kohyiott Town update. Well, really, it was really in the a Monty Pixar video. I think it was the first one or something. But since Kohyiott Town update 2.0 update 5, I don't think even none of this over here, not even the Fnaf Security Breach building was built. This wall was still up, and there was nothing, not even that castle, not even that Pixar, none of all that was over there, including the tree jungle mentioned, that was not there. None of them back Pixar, including Roxanne and Monty, was not there. So I believe I've done a lot since the last Kohyiott Town update, technically, because none of these two pixels was never here. Anything on that wall that was tore down on that other side was nothing there as well. And that treehouse mansion was not there as well either. As well as the upgrade to the water slides and the upgrade to the stoplights and lampposts and stuff. Those wasn't there either. Well, I mean, the water slides were there, but they weren't upgraded, and that new water slide wasn't there either. Oh yeah, that map house wasn't there, I don't think, either, since I last updated. I think it was still an empty space over there. But yeah, guys, that's it for Kohyiott Town 2.0 update 6, I think. My next video will be this. I'm actually gonna start on building more on Monty right here. Hopefully I'll get the video out by Sunday. I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully I will. I should if I spend a lot of time, but like I said, these pictures take so long and they're very tall, and I got a feeling that Monty might take even longer than Roxanne, because I'm pretty sure this is, what is it, part 9 or part 8 I'm working on, and that's over half the way that Roxanne was at, and this still looks like it's under halfway done, so yeah. But anyway, guys, that's it for Kohyiott Town. I think this is a long video, is it? Yep, pretty long. This is the longest Kohyiott Town update video. But anyway, guys, that's it for Kohyiott Town 2.0 update 6. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Alright, goodbye.